Duddeston, Aston, Whitton, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Cambridge Parkway, Lescott Stadium and Walsall.
This service is for Walsall, calling out Duddeston, Aston, Whitton, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Cambridge Parkway, Lescott Stadium and Walsall.
Slightly more interesting than what I had underneath it, which is just home. Hello, this is Durgamata, and here comes my daily mindfulness video for Tuesday, 24th of December.
We are now approaching Duddeston.
Which is Christmas Eve.
And push chairs.
It's a nice example of how mindfulness is appropriate everywhere. Any situation, you can bring your attention to the present moment. Be mindful. So, as usual, we'll summarize. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is a bird with two wings. The first wing is all about being here and now, paying attention, self-awareness, observing where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. And the second wing to the mindfulness bird is my attitude. And the attitude is self-love, kindness, compassion, and no criticism or judgment. And this attitude starts with my own approach to myself, my way of looking at where I am here and now, and what's going on with me, the voices in my head, where my thoughts are going, feelings and sensations, the emotions I may be feeling, this environment I'm in, all with an attitude which is kindly and compassionate and very curious.
This is Duddeston.
So you really notice what's going on.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Walsall.
And where am I?
The next stop will be Aston.
I'm on the train from Birmingham New Street to Walsall, and going to spend Christmas with my family there. So where am I? I can use my senses. I notice the sense of touch.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Walsall.
My hand is resting on the table. And
The
table
next
is
stop will be
cold,
Aston.
hard. So usually I start with looking around and noticing what I see, but I actually noticed what I was feeling. Physical sensation, the texture of the table and the coldness of the hard plastic edge of it. I can see the people around me, some very interesting, nice-looking people. Some of them on the phone, some of them talking on the phone, some of them just looking on the phone. So that's where am I? I'm on a train. It's night time.
We are now approaching Aston.
And I'm sitting
Please
in
mind the
seat
gap
which is
when leaving the
nice.
train and step onto the platform
Nice
before removing
to
heavy
touch.
luggage and pushchair.
Furry, bristly fur, not soft fur. And what else can I tell you about what I can see? The movement's quite interesting. It's rocking about a little bit as it drives. And the sounds are quite interesting. You've heard the intercom. There's also the sound of the wheels just stopping here. Sound of people's voices talking. So then we get to where am I? What am I doing? I'm sitting, recording a video, looking at the camera, trying to remember to look at the camera, not at the screen where I can see my face. Looking at the camera. So I'm doing a video, I'm trying to remember how to do it.
This is Aston.
Pausing for the announcement.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Walsall.
Listening to the funny
The
noise
next
when the doors
stop
are
will
shutting.
be Whitton.
When the doors are shutting, it makes that little squeaky noise. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the progress I'm making with my new silk frame. So I bound up, I cut the corners, as you remember.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Walsall.
Fabric dipped in PVA.
The next stop will be Whitton.
I've got some silk, which I'm going to cut to the right size and stitch into the frame. Obviously I won't get very far with it on the train, but I thought I'll start because it's going to be quite difficult when I get home to the family to find time.
We are
to
now
do
approaching Whitton.
today's mindfulness video.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
That's the noise of the doors opening. Oh yes, that's much better.
This is Whitton.
A good. So if I just tilt the camera, you can see how the fold, just folded in half that way, fits very nicely to the frame. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute. So I made a little snip in the corner, dug out my scissors in my bag, made a little snip.
We are now approaching Hampstead.
To make the sheet of silk into two.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yes. These are handbag scissors, not fabric scissors, so you have to get the angle right. So now I've got two lengths of silk, and they're the right width to fit onto my frame. Which I'm going to show you like this. I think we've got 3 more stops. Let's see if I can get the first one started. So that's the width. It's just ideal. And then I need the length. Yes. Right. Here's the first piece of silk. Throw it away in my bag. No, put it away in my bag.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for
This is my
Walsall.
sewing kit that I carry around in a glasses case.
The next
And all this time that I've been talking to you and working on the silk frame, I have been here and now in my mind, here and now, in the moment. My mind hasn't been going anywhere else. It's not been thinking about the past or the future or anybody's problems, not even about some of the troubles that are going on in the world at the moment. Walking or eating or singing or playing or writing something or planning for some event or creating a silk frame and the silk to go in it. So, you know me, when I finish a mindfulness exercise, I do a bit of stretching and twisting to make my body feel I haven't forgotten. I rub my hands together and nice and warm with the friction. My attention to my breath.
This is Ascot Stadium.
Feel the solidness and the warmth.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Walsall. The next stop will be Walsall.
And gratitude for the universe, for the air we breathe, for there being something, not nothing. I taught religious education and that was a
Welcome
question
aboard this West Midlands Railway
I
service
would often
for
ask.
Walsall.
Why is there anything
We will be calling at Walsall.
Socrates' quotation, the unexamined life.
The next stop will be Warsaw.
Worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. The first life you can examine using mindfulness. Here and now, your own life. So I'm feeling my face and my life and my existence with love, self-love and gratitude. I'm feeling my life with self-love and gratitude. Filling my heart with gratitude and love and sharing it with everybody in this carriage and the wider world. Sending it to you with gratitude. Thank you for watching and being interested in my videos. I'll see you maybe at Warsaw Station where I might get a chance to start stitching the frame, the silk onto the frame. Bye. Just winding up the microphone. Putting it in its little pouch. Another glasses case. Tucking it into my bag.
We are now approaching Warsaw, our final station.
Quick as quick, I've got to take the iPad down and the tripod down because we're coming to my station. See you. Help Hassan and his mother in Gaza. Hassan is a young man from Gaza who recently graduated from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Since the beginning of the aggression on Gaza, his family house was destroyed and Hassan and his mother were displaced. His mother also suffered a leg injury, on top of having diabetes and struggling to get the proper treatment in Gaza. They are raising funds in order to be able to afford basic necessities which have become scarce and extremely expensive. Waterproof tents and tarps for the coming winter and rain, and the medical attention that Hassan's mother needs. Scan to donate. Thank you.